What's up, folks? How's it going? And welcome to another new episode. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you to the Venice Beach Boardwalk to test out the latest viral keychain camera called the KODAK CHARMERA. I've been seeing this all over TikTok and Instagram, so I had to get one for myself and see if it's worth the hype by putting it to the ultimate test around Venice Beach Boardwalk and shoot some photos and videos together. We're gonna be unboxing this on the Waymo as well as we're headed over there. So what are we waiting for? Let's hit the road. Alright folks, welcome back to my channel once again. I'm currently on a Waymo headed towards the Venice Beach Boardwalk and I have about 24 minutes on the road right now. So while we're at that, we're gonna be unboxing the KODAK CHARMERA, the viral digital keychain camera on our way over there. And we're gonna be shooting with this camera and giving it a test to see if it's actually worth the hype. But enough said, let's begin unboxing. I'm gonna be shooting with my Ray-Ban Metas as well so that we can get a POV on this as we're unboxing. We're going high-tech here, folks. Alright, so this is the box. Beautiful design, amazing colors. These are the options that I could potentially get. My heart is kind of lying on either the first one over here, Type 01, or Type 06. There's also a random one here that I'm not quite sure what that entails. So let's get started with the unboxing. Trying not to look. I'm trying not to look. Oh, we had cables, a lot of stuff go down. I wanted this one so bad. I actually got the one I wanted. This is awesome. These are all blind boxes and I'm usually so unlucky. I always get the ugliest one out there, but we actually got the one from the packaging itself. So I'm already stoked, but I think we're about to make it to the Venice Beach Boardwalk. So what do you say we hop off this Waymo and begin shooting photos and videos across the boardwalk itself? Let's go. Alright folks, here we are at the Venice Beach Boardwalk. As usual, it's extremely busy and chaotic, but that's what's beautiful about Venice Beach Boardwalk over here. Very vibrant, very colorful, and we're going to be capturing this with our beautiful and colorful KODAK CHARMERA.
Alright, let's talk about first impressions. This thing feels like a toy, but that's kind of the charm. It's got this nostalgic, lo-fi energy that makes you want to take random pictures of everything. It's super light, fits on a keychain, and the colors out here are insane. And even though this little camera doesn't have the sharpest quality, the grain and softness actually make everything feel vintage. Almost cinematic in its chaotic way. It's not about perfection, it's about vibe. And honestly, this thing so far seems to nail that pretty well for a keychain.
We've been shooting for a while right now. We're gonna go take a look at the skate park, the infamous Venice skate park, and capture some action photos of the skaters over there with the KODAK CHARMERA and see if the shutter speed is even good to capture action shots on a beautiful bright daylight like this. Let's go ahead and give it a try. One of the cutest elements of this camera and the detail that it comes with actually is that it has a viewfinder right here. So if you really wanted to take a peek just through this alone, you could, but obviously I'm not gonna go through that because the screen itself can actually show what you're looking at. But it's extremely detail oriented and I really love this feature.
Full frame, would you believe that?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Alright folks, I've been shooting with the KODAK CHARMERA for more than 2 hours right now, and the battery is just about to die. But it's hanging in there, which is amazing. But I've been finding a lot of colorful spots across the Venice Beach boardwalk just to capture whatever photo this is capturing for you. I haven't seen any of these. I have no idea what they're gonna look like, so we're gonna see it ourselves once we start editing this video for you. As I'm walking around the Venice Beach boardwalk and shooting photos with this beautiful camera, I realized that a large section of the boardwalk has been closed off for a private event. It kind of looks like some Burning Man accessories and thematic stuff happening over there, so I'm gonna take a peek and actually see if it's a ticketed event or if it's actually open to the public. Let's go ahead and explore. It's a little bit loud over here, folks, but the sectioned off area of the Venice Beach boardwalk is meant for a glimpse of Burning Man. So for those who want to come and decompress, for those who want to get a glimpse of the Burning Man experience, you can actually come over here and enjoy all the different props, vehicles, and settings over right here in Venice Beach, California, instead of where the dusty desert is.
When I started looking through the shots, I couldn't believe how perfectly the colors hit. The Burning Man tones right in Venice Beach boardwalk. Those soft pinks, sun-faded oranges, and warm golds just melt into the frame. And it reminds me of the good old Instagram days when filters like Valencia or Early Bird made everything look dreamy and vintage. And the CHARMERA feels like that, but in real life.
Never been to the Burning Man, but I guess if I get to ride on one of these, I definitely would love to go to Burning Man someday.
Alright, so far you've been seeing the photos I captured with the KODAK CHARMERA digital keychain camera. But what about the video? And what about the audio? Let's take a look. The moment I started watching the footage back, I swear it took me straight back to the VHS days of my childhood. The grain, the blur, the shaky motion, it's pure 80s and 90s nostalgia. Like something you'd find on an old family camcorder tape. It's not HD, it's not sharp, but that's exactly the charm. Every frame looks like a memory. Now, when it comes to audio, well, I'll let you hear it for yourself.
Alright, we're currently testing out the video feature of the KODAK CHARMERA. I don't know if the quality of it is going to be great. Obviously, it's doubtful, but I'm still testing this out, and we're also going to be testing out the audio feature on this. I guess I have to disclose, I really don't have super high expectations from this due to the scale and the price point that this comes with. But it's, I think, very easy and fun to shoot with and a cute accessory to show off to your friends and family as well. So I figured because this is going viral, might as well give this a try myself to be able to see if it's worth the hype. And you know what? After shooting for more than 2 hours with this, I think it's safe to say that it's worth the hype. It's extremely cute. It's extremely easy to shoot with. I think I'm going to be surprised with the quality of the photos and the videos that's going to come out with, because I'm really thinking that these are going to be horrible back in the day when we had cameras on our cell phones for the first time. Like, that's the scale and the quality that I'm truly expecting. But we'll find out for ourselves once we get home. Folks, that's it for this week's episode. Thank you so much for joining me in the Venice Beach boardwalk area to test out the new viral camera keychain called the KODAK CHARMERA. I hope you've enjoyed this. I definitely have. It is a definitely fun, small, colorful device that'll actually get a lot of conversations going for you. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, definitely show your support by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and definitely throw a comment or two. If you also bought one of these blind boxes from Kodak, I would love to know which type of camera you have received and how your experience has gone so far. But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.